Now, you might say, Jesse, are you ready for today? And let me tell you, some mistakes were made. I'm not emotionally prepared for today in any way whatsoever. I'm not even emotionally prepared because let me tell you, last night at I don't know 9. Last night at 9, I got like how best to put this. I decided to, I don't know, 9, 10, something last night. I was like, you know what? This feels like an edible kind of night. I was like, all right. So, then, I don't know, 11 o'clock at night, I said to myself, I haven't watched any Star Trek in a while. So then, from about 11 till 3 a.m., I watched random Star Trek clips on YouTube. Not full episodes, just random clips, like 5-minute clips at a time. Across the entire spectrum of Star Trek. From movies to TV shows. I was like, oh, I remember that one scene? There's no one with me. I'm just like, remember that one scene? And I just watched clips. I was like, oh, I gotta go see when Kirk goes, Khan! And then it repeats for some reason. You know what I mean? Where he's like, Khan! And then it goes to the planet, goes, Khan! Did he say it twice? Did it echo into space? I've never understood that. That's not an echo. His echo echoed into space? I don't know that I believe that. Needless to say, I watched through a lot, and then I realized, oh, I promised I would stream at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Then I realized that meant I had to go to bed and wake up. So then I was like, okay, so I can get 4 hours of sleep. So, I am emotionally vulnerable right now. I'm in the no sleep zone. I don't know what's going to happen. This is not... I'm going to end up in some video on the internet that's like, look at this idiot crying. Before we begin, have my predictions come true? Take it to the big board. Ladies and gentlemen, take it to the big board. Have my predictions come true. Let's see. Final Fantasy 14 predictions from when JP and I did our last Forward and Back Again. What do we call that show? There and Back Again. A Lalafell story. All right. Who dies so far? I thought either Thancred or Stinian, but they're both dropping death flags, but they're good so far. I said if they kill Tataru, I will lose my shit. Tataru seems pretty okay, so we're doing all right. Yeah, so all right. So far, so good. I said I'll be super upset if I don't get to hear Maker's Ruin one last time. I heard it. Feeling good about that. Thank you, Squeenix. Van Daniel has his own plans. He's not like just a crazy man. I think I cracked that code. I think I cracked that code pretty well. Maybe we'll get some cool revelations on the... I said maybe the stuff on the moon is... I said the stuff on the moon is Ascian or Allagan. It's not really a prediction, Jesse. That's obvious. And I said, so maybe we'll get some cool revelations on them. And maybe Mericidia? Maybe we did? Maybe. And then I said... This is the easiest prediction of all. Then I said, final boss, either Xenos or something like Endbringer, the Walker of Ends. Similar to the final boss of 8, 9, or 13. Or Yeah, so either way, and I think I nailed it with the Necron, right? You know what I mean? It's basically like Meteon's basically Necron, right? Which is Final Fantasy IX. So like, I think I nailed that too. Which that's not really a prediction. That's like, can be only one of two things. It's either gonna be the main like guy, or it's gonna be like the random thing. You know what I mean? So I'm feeling pretty confident in my predictions up to this point. Yeah. So I guess they can be killing people off, but what if they in fact didn't? Everything was fine. And then Viera showed up like, little JC. Let's fly like Falcor. Yeah. All I can dream. Okay. Why do I want to ride a dragon? Because Estinian gets to, and I just think that's fucking awesome. It just looked awesome when he did it, and now I'm jealous that man got to do it, and Viera, fine, that's one. Tiamat, that's two. Where's Tiamat? Just saying. It's right, like literally, like we could be dragon buddies flying side by side. Or, as I mentioned previously, two dragons, like this, with little JC in the middle, like riding both of them, with like holding the reins. Think about it. Now that would be extra cool too. Oh, and I forgot about race girl. That's three dragons. I could, like Santa. I'll dress them in my Santa outfit and ride them. I realize you've still got lots to do before you depart, so I won't keep you any longer. I do hope you can find a moment for yourself, and that the others can as well. They said they were returning Maldesian Annex, though I doubt they stayed for long. If you decide to go looking for them, I suggest speaking with Cryo first. I'm sure they would have told her their plans. I had to burp there, Tataru. I'm sorry. What if I just port over to the Maldesian Annex instead of trying to run there? You're back! I take it you received your gift from Tataru. It was a surprise long in the making, with many, many long hours of fretting and getting everything just right. I'm glad to see it realized with great success. If you're looking for the others, though, they've already taken their leave. Stola, Thancred, and Yonjay have gone to the last stand for a bite to eat. Alice and Graha, meanwhile, thought their time would be better spent poring over books in Numenon. As for Alphino and Estinian, well, they've like to pay a visit to the Levelor estate, though Estinian seems somewhat reluctant to go. I'm sure they would be glad for your company if you mind to seek them out. Should be feeling a bit peckish. I suggest heading to the last stand before you stole and the others finish eating. Above all else, if you would be, it would be foolish to run headlong into battle, fatigue mess. So do remember to get food and sleep and stuff. I should have remembered that last night. pizza! Oh, pizza's my favorite! Oh my god, what is this? Popoto pancakes. Lemonade. Have a crowned pie. Look how much I enjoy your pizza. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. It's the best pizza ever. #1 pizza, A-OK. Hast thou perchance had opportunity to partake of the rainbow pudding? Owing to its striking flavor and somewhat garish appearance, 'tis quite popular. Indeed, so popular that the last stand stock hath been entirely exhausted. I should hope, at the very least, Puddingway did sup upon this most delectable desserts. He did, I helped him. Try as she might, Taru had no chance of standing between you and a hearty meal. Don't worry, we saved you some. So are you all his fan club, or what's going on here? I come over here and there's like 4 ladies standing around, 5 ladies standing around Thancred. Thancred. You dog. You. Little, come to make our trio a quartet, have you? Please have a seat. We'll see about getting you a drink.
Your business with Chitauri was finished. My, what a thoughtful surprise. Whatever would we do without her?
Is this drunk Stola?
Indeed. And she's right, you know. It hasn't been all doom and gloom.
Feels like a lifetime ago that Master Louis Soir gathered us together to form the Circle of Knowing. Since then, we have experienced much. But rather than feeling wiser, the more I learn, the more I find my knowledge lacking.
Forsooth. As a student, vainly did I believe that I held the secrets of creation in my grasp. Yet that which I had seized was but an insignificant sliver of what awaited in the wider world. Every encounter, every experience hath served to open mine eyes, enlightening and humbling me in equal measure. Even from those whom I called enemies have I learned many a valuable lesson.
What will we learn at the edge of the universe, I wonder?
Ultima Thule, where the bringer of the end makes her nest. I, for one, can't possibly imagine.
This man. This man couldn't decide between a sandwich and a cheeseburger, so he bought both. That sounds like Thancred. This is Thancred.
But whatever awaits us there, we will survive. We must. For her.
Just make sure you bring it up. No, no way. Of course I'm saying this. Of course I'm saying this.
Is aught the matter?
No, it's nothing. I just... Well, lately I find myself surprised at how much I've changed. How much we've all changed.
We've come far together, and if we have aught to say about it, we'll go further still. Aye, we will avert this calamity and return home.
They went all final meal on this thing. They were just like, we can be dead. What do you want? You want pizza? You want chicken? You want a burger? Yeah, let's get a sandwich and some cake too. You want a burrito and a wrap? Let's get one of them wraps. They didn't care. They were like, look, we can be dead tomorrow. Get what you want.
In preparation for which, we must give thought to what we hope to achieve after the proverbial dust has settled.
What with the primals and Ascians all but dealt with, I suppose we'll need to look for new hobbies. In all seriousness, though, in uniting to overcome a common foe, the disparate peoples of the world have found a way forward together. It's a truly gratifying sight to see.
Indeed. Though it was many years in the making, we have successfully set in motion the gears of fundamental change. With this, we have fulfilled our humble role as a symbol of hope. And I dare say it is time to bow out. After all, there is no shortage of hands to bear the torch in our stead.
You know, I never really considered I might live long enough to see an after. But even if my time as a Scion came to an end, I don't expect that much will change.
Man is like, death flags? Not on my watch.
Traveling the world, going wherever the wind blows, lending a hand to those in need.
A journey for journey's sake. It doth suit thee well. I must confess, I too have yearned to see more of the world.
You know what's like would be a great place to see?
If thou art amenable to the suggestion, I would accompany thee. Mine ability to effect an air of normalcy through artful disguise is much improved, thou must concede.
Aye, well, improvement is relative. You still look suspicious no matter what you wear. What of you, Ishtola? Any grand plans?
Well, I figured I'd go hang out in a cave. Right? Right?
Why, continue my quest for knowledge, naturally. To begin with, I wish to know the state of the reflections, to which end I must find a means to travel between worlds.
Somewhere there is a fan of that Catboy. That Tiger Pal. Somewhere there's a Runar fan who's just like, she's doing it for him! She's doing it, don't say otherwise! It's for him! She loves him! Runar needs a win!
'Tis the least I must do if I am to keep my promise.
Oh.
Should my pursuits prove unduly arduous, I won't hesitate to call on you. And in return, I will take you to see Reen one day. I'm sure you cannot wait to see the fine young woman she has become.
Spare me.
Don't know what to
thee? What wouldst thou pursue at duty's end?
Here's yours. My apologies for the wait.
Well, shall we make a toast? To victory.
To our comrades.
to the future of the star.
It's very cute. You can always count on your friends to help you maintain perspective. I pity mine. Take a perverse pleasure in it. I'd like to think I give as good as I get, though I'd fare better with an occasional assist from our consummate nodder. But it's all in good fun. I wouldn't have it any other way. Consummate nods. I say, little whence came this simulacrum that standeth beside thee? I see falsely, but he stole it, Thancred, but moments ago employed the self-same doubling magic. Alright then, keep thy secrets. Leaving so soon? I suppose it's for the best. If you'd rather not explore the bottom of a bottle with Urion J, I dare say the others would welcome your company as well. If you can find them, that is. In any case, as long as you make the most of your time, that is all that matters. I gotta save Alisei and my sweet, sweet boy Graha for last. For last! They did not get you to dress up like this. They did not get you to dress up like this. What? Surely this isn't the first time you've seen me without my armor. I mean, one time you were like badly wounded. I think you might even have still had your armor on then.
Oh. What brings you here? Ah, so you were worried that the Levier household might again be gripped by turmoil. All is well, I assure you. In my letters home, I had made mention of Estinian, you see. My mother wished to meet the legend in person, and so we arranged to have a spot of tea together.
With Estinian?
Where were you in my hour of need? Fell beasts I can face, but I'm not made for idle chit-chat with lords and ladies.
Well, I for one thought you held your own. Mother was the picture of delight.
I might have been delighted myself, were we in a tavern with more agreeable drink. The thought of fleeing crossed my mind, but what then? I'd never hear the end of it, least of all from Tataru.
I'm sorry. 'Twas not my intent to cause you such distress. It's just... it was one of the things I didn't want to leave undone ere we set forth. That's not to say I think we won't be returning. Yet, given what lies ahead, I did not wish to leave for later that which I could do today. After all, tomorrow is never promised.
This trailer line This emotional trailer line is associated with the quest where Stinian is forced to drink tea? They got us all. They got all of us. This line that everyone was like, oh no, this is Alphinaud's gonna die. This is how Alphinaud dies. It's about forcing Estinian to drink high tea?
It's fine. Not like I had better things to do. Besides, seeing you with your mother brought back fond memories of my own. Be we rich or poor, family is family.
But I would have rather preferred to be rich. Your house is amazing. And we never had high tea. We couldn't afford tea. We'd just mix dirt and water. And, it was alright for me.
Well, it's past time we were on our way.
Wait. Since I left home, I've made a great many mistakes. Mistakes for which I can never make amends. But through it all, you didn't give up on me. To have returned here with you at my side, it means more to me than you know. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Forgive me, but it needed to be said.
I'm the one who owes you thanks. Were it not for you, I would not be alive today, nor come to terms with Nidhogg's spirit. I am ever grateful.
The second one's very focused, but I feel like the first one's the one I should say, because it's like they're both here. But roasting Alphinaud is always, like, very good. But I want to thank them. It's in the mood. I'm in the mood. We're being thankful.
Well, we needn't make it a competition. You know, this
Should've
must be what
roasted him.
Hydaelyn meant when she spoke about depending on one another. However treacherous the road before us, together we will prevail.
A few of our comrades decided to remain a while in Charlian after making their deliveries. Did you happen to pass any on your way here? What? All that remains is to return to the annex and give my armor one last polish. I expect Alphinaud has maintenance to carry out on those floating things of his too. What? There are people here? Well, sure. I'm sure at one point in time I was going to get this done in a reasonable time span. Now I'm looking for random NPCs. I love this flower. Oh, look at that. It's got flowers in here, living her best life. Get it, girl. I like their flower picking outfit. Oh, that's a mischievous Mikote. So mischievous. Whoops. Keegan O'Dreadworm? Must be Irish. Keegan O'Dreadworm! Oh, saints preserve me, Keegan! Oh, Keegan O'Dreadworm! Keegan I love that name. You're making me go through everything to find NPCs. This is where I'm at. Oh, it's my favorite NPC, Eller. What up, yo? Oh, it's your kids. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I want a screenshot with my children. With my little boys. Oh, that's the wrong way. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. How you doing? He's so hopeful. I love him. He's so hopeful. Quay, Quay. Yes, and a Quay to you. Alpha seems distracted by something off in the distant heavens. You cannot help but wonder what he sees out in the sea of stars. Great question. Omega, what do you think? Blip bloop. Miniature model of Omega appears to be staring up into the sky, searching for something. Beep boop. Interesting. I love seeing them. That's great. What you doing? Ah, you're one of those Scions, yes? I'm still reeling to learn of our imminent exodus to the great expanse. But I'll not ignore the pleas of inquiring minds. You have questions? Who are you? I am Mimi. The occasional lecturer at the studio. I specialize in natural geography, including the history of the world's topography and climate transitions. All right. Great. Thank you. No. Nero, what are you doing? No, I'm not neglecting my duties. Honestly. I am not allowed even a moment to myself. A genius needs time to reflect on his thoughts, you know. The Ark truly is a marvel. I count myself fortunate, having had the opportunity to help build it. A pity I did not come here sooner. Oh, the things I could have done with the fruits of their research. Not that that is any of your business, mind you. Though I suppose I could have found a way to apply that knowledge to further improvements to the Ark as well. great, Xenos. Wait, Nero. Oh, no! I've shown my hand. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't like Xenos. I don't even like him. Xenos is stupid. I don't even like Xenos. Dumb. I don't even like Xenos. I don't even like Xenos all that much. Anything else to say? No, that's a roast. Do you have anything to say? We'll remain here a while longer. At the very least, until J finds his legs again. Here's the you old drunk bastard. It's you two crazy kids. What's going on? Little, well, you've been busy of late. I hope you managed to find a moment's respite before duty comes calling again. Coldenhead and I just discussing what more we can do to help. If anything should come to mind, please don't hesitate to ask. Taru, Hori, and I continue to do what we can to keep our brothers and sisters in arms abreast of emergencies as they unfold. They are ready to take action at a moment's notice, but I pray we have no need to call them into the fray. I have a need to resolve a story involving a certain redhead and a man with white face paint that I don't think is going to happen in 6.0. I think we're going to have to wait for that. That's just old Babbitt Ironheart. Shimona! So dumb. Guess that must be it? There's got to be more, I just don't know where they would be at. I love these two. Where's Dadapoo? No NPCs over here, huh? There's the Taru. come back to that. So that's where I need to go. Where is... Am I blind? That's a Popoto. I do love Popotos. Oh my god. Sarvans is right here. You too have found yourself idle, my friend. If you seek to occupy your time until the Ark is ready, you needn't go far. Even the markets here in Charlotte are filled with the most wondrous of sights. Those are books. It's your boy, Puddingway. Hey, Puddingway, did you find more pudding? Ah, little. I have come to this studium in order to study the ways of pudding. Alas, my creations don't jiggle as they should just yet, but I persevere. I got you, Puddingway. One day you'll make a pudding. I believe. Grandma, are you sleeping? Yup. We tried to speak with Alice, but she is fast asleep. Oh. Oh, my cute little proteges.
Oh.
Knowing them, they're probably dreaming about the celestial adventures to come. Just as well. They've been running themselves ragged of late. Unlike you and the others, I'm a few steps removed from the danger and excitement. The things you all get up to never failed to impress me. But by the same token, I can't help but worry. Not only for your safety, but for your happiness. After everything you've sacrificed, you earned it 1,000 times over. From the simple pleasures of tucking into a hearty meal or collapsing into a comfortable bed, to the grand triumphs of visiting legendary lands or finding true love. You deserve all the joy in the world.
Is that a Yoshi confirmation of a dating sim for the next expansion? I think that's what I heard. I just have to buy enough gifts in order to unlock the sex scene. But like when that happens, oh, worth it.
There is so much that life has to offer. So much to be treasured and shared with those we hold dear.
Me, Mara Webb, a beach. I've unlocked her affection rank 5. Just putting it out there. Love, you know how love works.
So promise me this. Come what may, you won't give up on your own happiness. When you're out there fighting tooth and nail, it's all too easy to forget. But in the end, your passions will be your greatest strength of all. Remember that.
I got so worked up. I got so worked up.
This feels familiar.
Well, 'tis good to be... wait. What are you...
This goober.
What am I... Gods, don't tell me I fell asleep.
Not that there's any shame in it, but you were sleeping like babies.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Not a word to anyone. Understood? Not one word.
I'm told that sleeping in proper beds of your own choosing is a much more effective way to prepare for battle.
Little JC was like, okay.
So, what were the two of you doing here?
Just mocking you savagely.
I had a few books to return to the library. Thought I'd take care of it while I could.
And you?
Just want to hang out. I just want to hang out with my bros. It's a secret? It's a secret? It's a secret? I mean, that's the one. 100% that's the one. It's just so funny that that's the one they give me. I like it. Just enjoying a little peace and quiet. It's very sweet. But this one, It's a Secret, is so funny. I can't believe... I can't believe they would give me this option. The problem is, I want him just to do the thing he does all the time where he goes, shh. But little JC never does that anymore. I just want him to always go, my secret. It's so creepy. Doing it. Oh! Bringing it back, baby! Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. I'll never tell. Oh, it was worth it. That was the best button brush I've ever had. That's enough reading for one day. As we don't know how long we'll be away, I'd best return these books before we depart. And eat. I'm absolutely famished. What about you? I see. Perhaps I'll stop at the last stand on my way back. Gods, I didn't realize I was so tired. One moment I was resting my eyes, and the next... I should go and get some air. Maybe a quick bout of training, but not sleep. I'll sleep when I'm dead. You are such a good egg. But trust me, I only got 4 hours of sleep last night, and I'm like falling apart out. So you need to get 8 hours. You need to get your 8 hours in. Let me tell you, sleep when you're dead. You can say that when you've gotten plenty of rest. If nothing else, these two seem to be in good spirits. Still, I'll see them back to the annex for some proper rest, even if I have to drag them by the ears. Is there anyone else I'm missing? Was there anyone, any secrets up in here? Oh, Puddingway. Lance Redsteel is Guide a Corner. Huge fan of Lance Redsteel. My favorite 1970s porn star, Lance Redsteel. He was top of his game in the 70s. Never be another one like him. Nothing. Whole bunch of nothing. Welcome back, Little. Return to catch a final few winks before embarking on your mission, I presume? You'll be happy to know your chambers have been cleaned and fresh linens laid out. I pray you enjoy the sweetest dreams on this final night before the big day. Is this... Who... I can think of only one... I was about to say, I can think of only one person.
Get what you want. Not even the battle you pine for so dearly.
Alice got to him.
In that transcendent moment, what was it that I sought in you? What was it that you sought in me?
What is about to happen? And thus it dawns? The Day of Reckoning. Ooh.
How often have we thus assembled? To combine our knowledge and seek solutions to the problems before us.
Back at the Waking Sands, it was all we could do to address the most minor of troubles. Who could have realized what we'd find when we began to look to the sources of the realm's woes?
At the Rising Stones, we made great strides and shared many moments, from the joyous to the sorrowful.
We've had occasion to call other places home too. Be it Ishgard or Kugane, we were fortunate to find sanctuary wherein we might take stock and continue our fight.
I was honored to host this company in the Crystarium, to stand with you all as we confronted the truth of the star itself.
And now from this place, we go to fight the most important battle of all.
The Forum has sent word. The Ark is ready. The Loporrits naturally will be commanding the vessel. They will see the 8 of you to Ultima Thule. Upon arriving, your objective is to find and vanquish Meteon. As a final formality, the Forum bade me ascertain your resolve. So, are you certain you wish to do this?
Is this like a there's no turning back moment?
We are.
Then, ere you report to Thavnair, I leave you with these words. You must triumph. What that means will differ for each of you. To make it back home, or to simply avert doom, or perhaps something else altogether. Yet whatever it is that drives you, I have faith in its power to see you through. So please, triumph. Triumph, as we who remain behind believe you will.
Let us be off then.
Wait!
Both Kryl and I will be there to see you off, but as your receptionist, I feel I need to say this here. Safe journey, all of you, and be safe.
What does the you too, Tataru? Like, you too, Tataru. I want to say you can count on it, but like, I don't know. Like, hey, you be safe too. What's Tataru getting into? What's Tataru getting into? Hey, Tataru, be safe at the bar tonight. Hey, Tataru. Don't drink too much. And make no promises! I suppose this is where we part ways, for now at least. Would that I had sage words of wisdom to share you depart. Mayhap the teachings of Garlemald Baldessian will suffice. Surrender not to anger or hatred, he said. Look beyond them, and there find true strength. What one sees beyond is open to interpretation, I think, but for me, it would be the things I cherish most in life, things I believe are worth fighting for. Something to consider as you venture onto the sea of stars. Where are you sending me? Gotta go to old Fowls Mason. Fowls Mason. Oh, wait. What? For real? I know there's someone saying, Jesse, that wasn't worth it. I don't know. I just got 26,000 plus 26,000 plus 262,000 conjure experience points. That's worth it. Getting the map is the easiest way to level up in this game. Super easy. Super easy. You out of your mind. Can't believe this is where we're at right now. Oh shit, the whole team is here. Oh, ho, 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 ho. You're my favorite too. Oh yes, I know you, your reputation, and the rumor mill precedes you. At any rate, how might I help you? I got nothing. I got nothing from you. Quay, and another Quay. Alpha appears to be cheering. Oh, Alpha. Blip, bloop. The miniature model of Omega appears to be staring intently at the Ark. I know what you're up to, Omega. Man is said to fear what he does not know, yet you would venture unto the greatest of unknowns. I say to you, son of man, that you need not fear. So long as man shares a bond with dragonkind, so too does he share our kinship with the heavens, and our ancient home amidst the stars infinite. But like, what if we threw some dragons on this bad boy? I'll also settle for riding this ship into battle. Like, stick me on this nose cone thing over here. Let's go crazy. I'm ready. I pray you go forth and prove this bond of ours, tempered and tested, shall endure unbroken for 1,000,000 years. First a great exodus, and now this here? Oh, it seems there's no end to our work. In truth, more than a few cleaners were distressed to learn that their earlier efforts were for nothing. It's no easy task to convince those guys, but I got them a sixer of Molson and some Timbits, and it turned out okay. I can't tell you every man believes it's the wisest course of action, but hey, what are you gonna do? Them's some drunks. And if you don't, well, hey, well, you know, what are you gonna do? It's troubling enough with that brute Sickard left without warning, leaving me to carry all those cumbersome containers, but that he failed to be present to send you off is absurd. What could possibly be more deserving of his attention at a time like this? You. It's no easy thing to say, leave the star to us, but we must and we will. As proud members of the Scions, we have a duty to uphold. And we needn't do so alone. Those dark days when we were driven from the rising stones and hunted as traitors are a thing of the past. We have allies in abundance now. Which is to say, you needn't worry about us. Go forth knowledge. The Scions will labor without rest in your absence. Yay, go B-Team! Though our fellow Scions couldn't be here, they wanted me to tell you, no matter what calamity may befall us, they will never give up, and neither should you. No matter how far you may go. Question. Do you think the reason why they're alone and he got out is because he was, like, real tired of every woman in the Rising Stones being like, you know what, I banged that guy. And he's like, you know what, I can't do it anymore. I can't be objectified for looking this good all the time. I can't. I gotta get out. You think that's why they're alone right now? He's like, look, they all say hi. They could have been here, but I told them not to come. Sometimes I gotta get away. It's too much. Every day. No matter how dark it may seem, your light will shine and endure. Mistress Cryle tells me your investigation into my theories on Akasha, and its relation to the final days has made clear the source of our woes. I'm elated to know my work was of some benefit, but I could not have shared it had you not rescued me from the tower that day. I yet owe you a great debt, one I may never fully repay, but I shall try nonetheless. Not only through my research, but through my desire to see you succeed, which I believe may influence the Akasha in your favor. Small though the effect may be. Yes, so long as we have hope, there is a chance we may influence the outcome of this calamity. We were quite fortunate the Loperid's hyper-hopper was based on principles similar to those of ethereology. Integrating it in the Ark's existing systems might well have been impossible otherwise. We may have Charlene's wealth of knowledge at our disposal, but theirs is technology far beyond anything we have ever studied. You're familiar with teleportation magics, yes? The momentary conversion of the body into ether that it may travel via the life stream from one physical point to another. Their hyper-hopper enables transport through a similar method, but not one involving the life stream. Rather, it utilizes highly condensed ether to create an ethereal current of its own. This current is exponentially faster and more powerful, like it can go to Hype Hop Mark 3. You don't want to go to Hype Hop 10. Hype Hop 10 is only theoretical. The best you can get up to is like 9.8. You push any higher than 9.8, you're going to blow it. You're going to need something really stupid, like I don't know, like a spore drive, but that's just dumb. I don't know why anyone would do that. Anyway, so much so, in fact, the ethereal conversion of the physical form is not the prerequisite for traversal. There are just Discovery fans who are like, how dare you? I'm joshing. Nothing's as powerful as a hyper-hopper. Come on. If you're concerned about side effects, such as ethereal sickness, you needn't be. You should emerge at your destination hale and whole, in theory. At the very least, I can assure you it's safer than the experimental etherites you used to reach Razat Han. So basically, it's the same principle. It's the same principle. So I was kind of right in calling out that the teleportation to the ether crystals without having been there was like going to be useful. I didn't think it would be like this. That's for sure, but that plot point has a point, I think. Umbrinda has been on my mind more often of late. How different her life might have been if not for our research into teleportation magics. Perhaps she would have never gained an interest in ethereological studies. But to abandon our work out of misplaced guilt for who she could have been would be a disservice to the memory of who she was. Nay, it was because of her that we found the resolve to carry on, and now we stand at the edge of a new frontier. With a ship ready to bear you unto the distant stars and beyond, this Ark is as much her accomplishment as it is ours. I regret nothing. No regrets. So, this is the ship that will bear us unto Ultima Thule. For so many of us, for so many to see us off like this seems wholly unnecessary. Still, I'll not begrudge them for wishing us well. That even Wolfson and Bloida should be in attendance is most unexpected, but I am nonetheless heartened by their presence. This is the pinnacle of etherochemistry, a synthesis of modern innovation and ancient wisdom of Alec. The Ark's engine appears to be capable of processing condensed ether in quantities I've never thought possible. Wasn't expecting quite so many people to see us off. I'll send word to the Alliance leaders the moment the ship takes off. Obviously, they couldn't be here, but I'm sure they'll be cheering you on every step of the way. Quite the turnout, wouldn't you say? Then again, who wouldn't want to be present for a once-in-a-lifetime event? They said work on the Ark is finished, but you certainly wouldn't know it by looking at it. Let us hear what Father has to say. Living way. The Ark is missing one last but very crucial component before we're ready to take off. It should be arriving shortly. Yay!
All present and accounted for? Good. As you will have heard, the Ark is ready. All that remains is to board and be on your way.
I've seen my fair share of tight schedules, but this was bloody murder.
I was wondering when these boys would roll on in.
But we did it. We finished the ship. It's safe, fit for purpose, and looks good to boot. Aye, it's a Garland through and through.
I really don't know what we'd do without you. Thank you for everything.
I like how Sid just took credit for 270 years of Sharlayan technology and thousands of years of Allegan parts. He was like, it's Garland through and through. That man just put his name on it.
Don't mention it. Ever since that episode with Omega, I've been toying with the idea of starfaring vessels. And as they say, necessity is the mother of invention. We've learned a lot, let me tell you. In case you're wondering about payment, the ongoing existence of the world ought to do. But feel free to throw in a colorful recounting of your journey on your return. So, have you thought of a name?
A name? Wasn't everyone just calling it Father's teeny tiny toy boat?
We voted, and the Sharlayan people picked it. It was a weird choice, but we probably shouldn't have even included it on the poll, but we did as a joke, and here we are.
Well, seeing as its purpose has changed, I thought a more eloquent name was in order. I suggested as much to Fortuno, who seemed quite amenable to the idea.
As you know, this vessel is the culmination of heretofore unprecedented collaboration. And though said collaboration is owed to the Scions, there is another whose noble deeds made our work possible. From a fragment of Dalamud, we obtained not only advanced materials such as refined adamantite, but the knowledge to traverse the stars. And this fragment would not have found its way to us had the Archon Louisois not fought to protect this world, and in so doing, laid down his life. Now that the vessel stands complete, I cannot help but wonder if it was more than mere happenstance. If it was my father's intention to guide us here.
Nero's in the background like, it wasn't. It's all coincidence. Don't let it go to your head.
In the hopes that his guidance will see you all safely home. I name the vessel after that self-same fragment of Garlemald he delivered unto us.
What?
The starship Ragnarok.
Fortunate. You took me one direction with that story. And then we ended up someplace totally different. I thought you were going to name it like the Louis Soir, or you're going to name it like the Scion, or they're going to do something. And you were like, we have been through so much together. We have fought valiantly. My grandfather must have some purpose in all of this. Could you not say that A Realm Reborn's ending, the idea of 1.0 ending and moving on to 2.0 was in some way completely and totally needed for this moment to exist, and it's all a full circle and everything had to happen the way it happened, and so I've decided to name this ship as a Final Fantasy VIII reference. The man couldn't even call it the Phoenix. He couldn't even call it the Phoenix. The Phoenix makes perfect sense. The Phoenix, it's right there. It makes perfect sense. You know what? This is why you don't let any Levelor name anything. You don't let him. Alphino was like, we're the Crystal Braves. You don't let this family name a damn thing. They can't do it. They can't do it. This family, don't let them name shit. All right, it's the Ragnarok.
Sorry for the wait. I got everyone you asked for, and not a one less.
Oh! What?
What are you all doing here?
Yes, some of you have done your tribe quests for, and some not.
Oh, I invited them. The representatives of those tribes with religious inclinations. You've done a fine job of readying the Ragnarok, but for it to take flight, we'll of course need the power of the Mother Crystal. Given its immense size, however, transporting it would be an absolute logistical nightmare, not to mention we'd need to shatter it into tiny shards for feeding to the engines. But a brilliant idea came to me. We convert the crystal's energy into forms that can transport themselves!
Wait. Wait, I thought we were going to use the artifacts from Othard. But instead, we literally are just... Whatever, it works. It checks out. This is amazing.
Thou wouldst employ summoning, or should I say its precursor, creation magics.
Care to explain for our benefit?
As you may have witnessed at Bestway's Burrow, the Loperids are capable of creation magics, which they use to shape the moon's environment. Yet simple though they make it seem, 'tis a highly advanced and exacting art. To perform it correctly requireth that the wielder holdeth the object in his mind's eye in clearest detail.
This is
Hence
crazy.
the ancients' meticulous management of concepts.
Drawing upon this art, the Ascians conceived of summoning as we know it. A derivative that replaceth the complexity of concepts with the simplicity of zealotry to make manifest a creation.
I see. By combining the Loporrit's magics and the tribe's faith, we convert the Mother Crystal into primals of purer form and greater obedience. Summoning as it was intended, one might say.
Indeed! Indeed! While Hydaelyn gave us the ability to use creation magics, she forbade us from using it to make anything possessed of a soul, or similar. She didn't say anything about fulfilling the desires of others, though. So, borrowing our friend's faith, we'll create deities using the Mother Crystal's power and send them to the Ragnarok!
Am I the only one here concerned about the risk of being turned into a tempered minion?
Nope, because we got those things from before.
Oh, right, I was getting to that. From what I've read in Sharlayan tomes, it appears the Ascians incorporated an additional nasty element into their summoning method. The fervent desire to assimilate others into one's belief. Beings thus created are instilled with the self-same desire and use their powers to enthrall people, starting with the summoner. In contrast, our creation magics, the original and the best, except no substitutes, don't incorporate any of that rubbish, so there's no risk of tempering. I mean, if the being was on the scale of Zodiac, you might feel a little tug, but I think we'll be safe enough.
Truth be told, I do not understand the intricacies of this plan. But none of us would ever turn our backs on you. When the avatars of our faith ran amok, you intervened without decrying we who birthed them.
I did kill an awful lot of all of your peoples. Like a lot. Like a lot of them. But I'm glad we're friends.
Where others vilified and suppressed us, you offered understanding and friendship. In gratitude, we will share with you the true expressions of our gods. Not malevolent deities, but benevolent saviors.
If I get to see someone throw Good King Mogglmog into an engine, I may just declare this to be the best video game I've ever played in my entire life. Because I don't know how you would top that. I don't know how you would top that shit. I don't know how you would top that. I don't know. I don't know what could be better.
Alright, you lot, we're heading to the Ethereal Scene. Stay in sight, else you're liable to get lost.
Lead the way.
May we have a moment? In anticipation of the day man might journey to the stars, we developed these.
Portable teleportation devices. One for each of you, designed to work in tandem. Press the button on one, and in a matter of moments, all 8 will activate and send their owners back to the Ragnarok. There is no telling what hazards you may encounter. If you find yourself separated or lost, please do not hesitate to use them. Be safe, all of you, and come back.
Very very specific function that thing has.
You take care.
Looks like everything is in order, so I'll go ahead and board. A few of my fellows will remain to assist with the summonings, but rest assured, the vessel won't want for competent crewing.
If you are ready, then you should board as well. Go, and Godspeed.
Okay, so, we're doing this, huh? I guess there's nothing new to say. Yeah, alright. Actually, never mind. The Ragnarok is a collaborative effort in every sense. A culmination of knowledge from the world's greatest minds, both past and present, without question the greatest ship ever built. The world cannot end now, not when we but scratch the surface of the Lupperit's technological know-how. So run along now and do what it is you vaunted heroes do best. The world shall tremble before my genius soon enough, assuming you're able to prevent its destruction, that is. You too. You haven't forgotten anything, have you? No repairs or commissions? A delivery from retainers, perhaps? No? Well, if there's nothing else, have a safe journey. I'll have to remember to thank Tataru for timely provisions of food and drink. She's good for that. Poor Wedge would have long since given up from exhaustion otherwise. But now the rest is up to you. Come back safe, alright? Okay. Guess that's it. And if you come this way, I'll direct you to the bridge. Oh, several cutscenes. These are my favorite kinds. Several. Yes. Hell yes. They put them on weapons. It's fine. We'll be alright.
Welcome to the bridge, everyone! I hope you have everything, because I can't be bothered turning back. Right then. Make yourselves comfortable. We're setting off in just a moment.
It's incredible.
This is Fortuno. Can you hear me? The preparations for the summonings are complete. In accordance with the 14th phase of the plan, we have moved the Ragnarok to the launch site. The gates are open. You may depart when ready.
So, are we ready?
As ready as we'll ever be. Let's get going.
Oh, come on. The burned out star's got more fire in its belly. Try it again, with feeling.
I'm not leaving until you do this correctly. Issue the command to launch. Or have Alphino do the honors? What does that mean for Alphino? Screw it.
Me? But I...
No need to be coy, brother. Do it, and do it well.
If you all insist.
Onward unto the distant stars and beyond.
Ragnarok, engage!
Engage!
Sleeping Way was the pilot?
Engage!
What? Oh my god. We're all gonna die in space, aren't we? Oh no. Yo! That's amazing looking. You can't tell me that Estinian isn't like, that's kind of like when I jump. Oh, wait, what is jumping? Oh, Hyper Hopper. It all clicks for him now. He finally gets it. Oh! I can't believe this is happening. Oh, hey, I'm here. Yeah! Yay!
That I must carry landwalkers into the sky. I cannot imagine a greater indignity.
Do not sulk so, for thy mighty winds exist not only to buffet and batter. Nay, they may serve also to thrust forth with vigor. Such is thy glory, and thus it is an occasion to rejoice.
Rejoice!
So come, let us revel!
That man's just happy to be there. Ooh, hey!
So long as the wind blows freely, I suppose all is as it should be in creation. I will render unto them a storm, that they may pierce the firmament and fly free!
I just want to see Mogomog, like, slowly entering a furnace like Terminator 2 with the thumbs up. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Like, thank you. You were a good king.